Yo, it's your homeboy Kurosagi in the building. Welcome to episode 16 of my One Piece discussion series. In this episode, I'll be talking about how Sanji will deal with Big Mom, not how Sanji will fight Big Mom or how Big Mom will fight Sanji, not about the techniques they use and all that stuff. It's strictly about the confrontation and what's gonna go down. So let's start. Now, there's a theory out there that Zoro is gonna get kidnapped by someone. And there's gonna be a rescue arc for Zoro, and I disagree with it completely because, in my opinion, the Monster Three should never get kidnapped because it simply plays with the character power rankings too much. There's a reason why Oda chooses characters like Nami and Robin to be the ones who are rescued. And the person who I was talking to at the time pointed out that Sanji was kidnapped by Violet, as his reason for to try and dismiss what I said about the monster if you won't get kidnapped. And I dismissed what he said because Sanji made no sincere effort to oppose her, so it's more of a free will thing. It's not really a kidnapping. He could probably escape if he wanted to. That's basically the point I was getting across. And I'm an open-minded person, and I try to see both sides of an argument. I'm not a fanboy. I'm not gonna say, oh, Usopp is gonna be a dragon. Usopp's about that life. I like Usopp a lot, but I'm about that life. I say the truth and all that stuff. So that said, I started thinking about ways that Sanji will get kidnapped because, in my opinion, he's the weakest of the monster three. So it was only logical to start from him instead of starting from the strongest character because my whole point is strong characters shouldn't get kidnapped when there's weaker characters available. So I was thinking about the whole conversation and I asked myself this: why would Sanji ever get kidnapped instead of a weaker character? Especially Sanji, who has taken so many losses already post time skip. And that's when it became clear to me, when you think about it, most of the time when Sanji takes an L, apart from when he fought Virgo, almost every time when Sanji takes an L or he loses basically, it's because he's protecting or he's simply not fighting. Maybe it's like a woman or something that's fighting. So he's either protecting someone or something like that. So for example, Frankie took a big L in Dressrosa, but it's arguable because he wasn't going all out. He was trying to divert their attention, all that stuff. So likewise, I thought, okay, Sanji will get kidnapped to protect other Straw Hats, and then instantly I thought of Big Mom's ship. And here's my theory. And the reason why I thought of that is because in Thriller Bark when Sanji wanted to be the sacrifice, Zoro was there, and if Zoro was there again, likewise a similar thing would happen. Zoro would sacrifice himself or Luffy instead of Sanji. But with the ship thing, it's just Sanji, so only Sanji can sacrifice himself. Instead of there's no one to like stop him and stuff. And so here's my theory: Sanji will not be defeated by Big Mom, nor will Big Mom be defeated by Sanji. Obviously, it's gonna be a win-win scenario, and it's gonna be a peaceful arrangement. Basically, Sanji is gonna turn himself in to protect the Straw Hats as well as Law's crew, using his cooking skills to appeal to Big Mama. So that's the incentive for the contract, the deal. He's gonna cook her what she wants, and he'll be her hostage, and she leaves them alone. And all she cares about is food. She'll destroy an entire island just for some sweets and all that stuff. So I think it makes a lot of sense. Now, this specific theory uses the assumption that Big Mama is indeed on the ship, because if she is on the ship, the Straw Hats are done for. The Sunny is done for. Law's crew, they're done for. It doesn't matter how many there are. She's gonna destroy all of them. So that's the emphasis of this theory. It's if Big Mom is there. If she isn't there, then I don't see the kidnapping happening. There's really no reason for the kidnapping to happen anymore. Because like I said, Sanji's taken too many losses, and yeah, it's really Big Mom that's the whole anchor to this theory. So if she isn't on the ship, I don't think she's gonna get the kidnapping will take place, and rather it'll just be Sanji and the Straw Hats plus Law's crew will take out who's on Big Mom's ship. On one hand, this whole kidnapping theory means that the next arc/saga will be against the Yonko, so that's going to be very interesting. But on the other hand, it's quite a jump to go from Shichibukai just to Yonko when you haven't even defeated any admirals. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's just Law and Luffy, because look at how Law and Luffy are doing against Doflamingo. Now, granted, Law's crew isn't there to help the Straw Hats, but even then, if it was a Yonko, I don't see it happening. So the only possibility for this theory to follow through all the way, assuming Big Mom is there and all that good stuff happens, is if the Luffy Law Alliance team up with other supernovas such as Kid, who already have an incentive to face Big Mom, because as we know, Kid destroys them off of boats and stuff, and there's some beef going on for some reason, and I suspect she might be the one who gave him the injury. Maybe she ate his arm or something, but there is a problem with that theory. I mean, she would have just eaten his whole body. It doesn't really make sense. But for some reason, Kid wants to pick up beef with her, so he and his alliance might join the rest of the supernovas to take on a Yonko. And that's a fair step because Kaido, I can see Kaido being just the three supernovas against him, which is Drake and the Law Luffy alliance. But with Big Mam being the first Yonko that we're gonna see defeated, you're gonna have like a lot of supernovas, not just like three. And that's basically it. In case you didn't see my last video, I'm gonna throw out this question again. It's really important. I have a bunch of theories and stuff, but there's this one theory that I'm working on, but I need more info from you guys, more input to help me out. And basically, the question is, who are your top 10 Marines that are below Admiral level? Top 10 in terms of strength. Now, Virgo doesn't count because he's no longer with the Marines and he doesn't work for the world government and all that stuff. So it must be someone that's currently working for the Marines. And once again, thank you for watching.